next Professor Pomberger. So yeah, based on your experience in the field of waste circularity and alternative fuels, and also, of course, your excellent position paper on the topic that you did. And we wanted to ask you kind of to give a summary of your most important 4 messages about this topic, maybe connected to your position paper.
Yeah, hello everybody. First of all, thank you for the excellent presentations. They showed, from my point, best practice. Yeah, we can really learn from these projects and from these ideas in industry. So the first thing I want to say is some words about our position paper. It's about manufacturing, quality assurance, and co-processing. So, which is the long name. And so it's all about the open questions that everybody's asking. Yeah? And the interesting thing is, it's always the same questions since 25 years, always the same questions. Yeah? Second point, I think we have about, because in Lampel, please correct me if I'm wrong, but we have about approximately 300 or 280 cement plants in Europe working with solid recovered fuels today. And we have some 100 incineration plants, waste to energy plants, like we have seen in the example from Norske Skog. So it is not new. Yeah? It's working. There is very much experience about it, about everything. Yeah? So, but in the public discussion in countries that are still landfilling and that want to go to recycling, that have no incineration yet, it feels like it's the first time in the world. Yeah. So that's really, really amazing. And some weeks ago, I had the opportunity to make a keynote in Ljubljana in an expert discussion, and I made 20 short statements. I will not give you the 20 short statements now. I will reduce it to 4 of them, or 5, I think. Yeah. So the first key message is every product turns to waste. It's just a question of time. And many products, when they turn waste, it's not possible to prevent them, to reuse them, to recycle them. So the energetic utilization is the solution, and it's better than landfilling. The second key message, modern waste management is a very complex system. It's not so easy with like landfilling everything. Yeah? It's a very complex system. And it does not work without incineration. It does not work without incineration. So if any region thinks to solve all the waste management problems with recycling, no, that's not possible. You need an element, and supporting element, and incineration, and even incineration in cement industry or in other industries is one of these elements. Third key message, and that's a little bit provocative, maybe, huh? But cement plants without substitution rates higher than 70% will not exist in the future in European Union. Huh? We will see. Fourth key message, solid recovered fuels in cement plants is not only incineration. We've heard about it, but to melt it down to some words, it's energy recovery, it's greenhouse gas reduction, and it's recycling to a certain content. We've heard about it. And the fifth key message, to reduce it once more, it's about energy. It's about energy. And it's about greenhouse gas reduction. That's it. And to finish, and this is the main point for me, because I'm working on waste management systems. Yeah, and the waste management system needs incineration. It needs incineration with high energy recovery. That's it. Without, it will not work. It will not work. That's it.
Super interesting idea. Since I already actually asked you all the questions, do you want to maybe comment and reflect on something before? Maybe on Thomas Schmuck.
I would like to say some words about waste prevention. Our colleague from Greenpeace, he pointed it out. It's very, very necessary, very useful. Yeah, it's not the topic of the industry, because it's a topic of let's say the consumers. Yeah, but I want to be a little bit provocant. There is no waste prevention. That's a false word. It doesn't exist. Waste prevention, the real word is product prevention. You can't just prevent products. And this is a really complicated question. On the one hand, we have, let's say, quite intelligent products, we are using for a long time. On the other hand, we have some, let's say, silly products, some single-use products, for example. And here we have to prevent products. If it is waste, we can prevent it. Yeah, but that's a very philosophical discussion. The second thing is, I want to point out once more recycling. More recycling. If we are on the way from landfilling to recycling, more recycling produces more waste for thermal treatment, because not the whole volume is usable from quality point. So you have to take out some the quality is not useful for recycling. So if you're going from the landfilling system to a recycling system, the volumes for energy recovery will increase. We have made some years ago. I've made some research about this. It was called the RAL ternary diagram, and we can really analyze this by historical data. More recycling is so the way from landfilling to recycling and incineration. Yeah, that's really the end and not the or. And the last point is, it's also one of my waste management hobbies. Yeah, it's about the so-called future waste. Yeah, future waste as products that we are now producing, selling, but they are becoming waste in a longer time, so that they are not existing in waste management now. We should always look at these material streams of the future at the point, not at the point when there are existing problems, but when we are producing these products. So those are three ideas to the discussion. Thank you.
One word struck me a lot from Roland, and said, no, this is not for the industry to prevent waste. And Herwig gave just the right answer. The industry has to, with the product design, and with if they are deciding if they're single use or if they are using other materials which we can reuse again. The industry is a very important factor to reduce the waste. And think about product design. With product design, you can solve a lot. You can reduce waste in your production, and you can reduce waste with the way how often you are recycling it. So this, I believe, the impact of the industry on waste reduction is bigger than from the consumer.